Hey Gemini, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for December 3rd, 2024. This is for Gemini. Last shuffle coming out here for Gemini. So Gemini, we have hidden motivations, we have the honoring path. So hidden motivations, the honoring path, Gemini. They're showing me here that you have a lot of protection. They're saying that you're afraid to embark on a new path here. They're saying that you may not want anyone to know that, or that a lot of what is hindering you from following or setting any intentions is that you're afraid of something new not really working out. The intention, the honoring path, and also too with the Knight of Pentacles. Some of you may not know what's next here. I think your fears are going to be, well, let's see, Nine of Swords, Ace of Wands, Queen of Cups, and the Sun with hidden motivations tells me that there's an intention here. Spirit wants you to put your fears out on Front Street. Like they want you to be very clear with yourself about what you're afraid of. What are you worried about? And starting anew or embarking on a new path. What are you truly afraid of? Are you afraid that you will not make it? Are you afraid that maybe there will not be any like spirit will not forgive something? You know how like if you're going on a certain path, you're like, well, I already made this bad choice, so now spirit will not bless me on this path because of XYZ. So there's something about this fear that spirit wants you to get down to the bottom of. That is what is perhaps stunting your ability to take action or put action to your goals. Knight of Pentacles and the Moon with the honoring path tells me that you don't realize this, that you got to work really hard, and it seems that people are watching you as you're going. It's an intention to make sure you are on the up and up and do what's right, because honestly, you don't have a clue. There's something about you may not know that you are being watched. You may not know that maybe your coworkers are watching you if you're working. Like all eyes are on you. Follow all the rules kind of vibe, right? And know that you're building, even if you don't know what you're building towards. You are building towards something. You just don't know what, or you're not comfortable with where you're going yet because it's new. Especially if you're doing something new, or if you're on a new job, starting a new life. There's just a lot of worry and concern. They're saying you're very much so protected. Things are actually balancing out for you. There's something called the golden ratio, and they're throwing that out to me, that things are being balanced in a golden ratio, like a pentagram, like a star, like it's things are being perfectly spaced out, perfectly balanced out on purpose, right? And it looks like there's going to be a lot of new being introduced, and a lot of things being revealed. So say everything was all like, if this is a pie diagram, everything is all on one side, and then spirit comes and scrambles it and is like, we're going to put all the lines in perfect space and perfect order. Well, all the things that were hidden underneath that big blob of lines now is going to be revealed, and then this space is going to be filled in. It just seems like that would be quite uncomfortable. I know that's like a terrible example, but that is what they're showing me. Like maybe you had everything piled up in one room, and spirit comes in and is like, no, we're going to evenly distribute everything in its place, and within your apartment or your home. And then you come in and you're like, whoa, I didn't even realize that that carpet was so tore up in that spot because it was covered with all that stuff. And now this room is just, feels it used to be wide open with nothing in it. Now it feels kind of crowded. This, that, and the third. It's smaller than I thought. there's a lot of things being balanced out. Okay, so the loving woman here with the Four of Pentacles and King of Wands would be someone who wants, this is not gender specific, but this would be someone who is very intent on keeping you. This is someone who may be quite possessive. This is someone who's very much attracted to you, but really, really wants to be seen, recognized with you. They want it to be over time that anytime you say their name, Gemini's name comes up too. And so this would be someone who their intentions is out of fear. There's a fear energy, like I don't want to be rejected by Gemini. This would also be someone who is afraid you will start over. Okay. You have joyous fun here with the Eight of Wands and the Star. Well, it's time to move on and heal. They're showing that you're going to recover and move on, and that the energy you've got to come with is that you've got to be hopeful that no matter what, things are going to work out for you. And fear, it seems as though fear is what's hindering all of this, right? There's something about getting away from a very dangerous situation. There's also something about knowing you need to be clear about what you want, really clear. And you need to know that whatever you choose to believe will become true for you, that the world is going to rearrange things in your favor, in favor of your intentions and what you really want. You can't afford to allow fear to drive at all. You've got to know that moving forward may be the best thing for you in a sense. And also, I know this is wild because that's what they're saying with the Eight of Wands. It's like move forward, have and be joyful and joyous in that. With the Star, it's about healing, about having hope and faith, and that moving forward is the best thing for you, and that you will go far. You might be very busy because there is someone here that is very much so intent on not letting you go as well. Not saying that they're a bad person per se, but this is someone who's guided by fear. And so Spirit is saying that you may not be clear about where you're headed in the future right now, and that you know that every opportunity has potential, but you have to set the intentions for that potential. And know that you are protected, that Spirit's balancing things out. If certain things end or certain things begin, it is only because they're trying to establish a golden ratio, which is a perfectly aligned, balanced spacing of things, so that there's a perfect balance of all in all areas of your life. And so that could be disconcerting, but they're saying that um, they want you to just have an open, to be open with it, have an open mind, open heart about where you're headed, right? And know that you're being healed, or know that you're being restored. Believe it, actually, choose to believe that that's what's true for you, so that the world can align that for you, kind of thing. You could be dealing with a Cancer, a Leo, an Aquarius, main signs. We also have Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, um, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. So you could be a Gemini, Cancer cusp, or a Taurus, Gemini cusp. We have Cancer, Leo cusp, Leo, Virgo cusp, Scorpio, Sagittarius cusp, Sagittarius, Capricorn cusp, Capricorn, Aquarius cusp, and Aquarius, Pisces, Pisces, Aries. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.